Okay, so I've made this little screencast as a demo of how to extract information, say cost and weight information in this case, from a Vectorworks 3D model using Worksheets. So I've already created this set of treads, and I've created them properly by using 18mm extraction, so it's not just the shape extrude that I did in the earlier demos. So this has been created properly, so there are risers and treads and two sides, two formers. The important thing is that each piece has been classed as 18mm ply. Yeah, so each piece here has that class. So in the resource manager, I created a new resource and a new worksheet, which gave me this worksheet down here. And I'll just go through the steps here to recreate what I've done. The top boxes here are just text boxes, so you can just type in anything you like here. So I've done some just to show you an example. Obviously the material is 18mm ply, which I've just typed in. The quantity here, so this is the first one that has a function in it. So I'll delete this function out and I'll show you what I did. So to get the quantity, the square meterage of each piece, or all the pieces together, sorry, I need to insert a function, and there's a whole load of inquiry functions here, and it's an area function, which will return the 2D area of these objects. So I OK that, and it's a function. Now I then need to insert a criteria, which will be, insert criteria, which will be a class. I don't know why I did that twice there. Which will be a class. So the criteria, I'm going to list objects whose class is 18mm ply. So if I had I don't know, some 18mm or the sides were something different, I could choose which things I want in here. But at the moment I'm classing all objects whose class is 18mm ply. 18mm ply, okay? And that puts this, the criteria for the function in these brackets here. Little strange thing with Vectorworks, you need to put an equals sign in front of that and hit return for it to return the value. So it's 1.66 square meters. I've already put what a full sheet area is, so by typing 2440 by 1220, I know that a full sheet area of a sheet of 18mm is 2.98. So therefore so I've just put that in as text, sorry, or number. So therefore a fractional sheet, if I divide B3 by C3, I see that I'm using 0.6 sheets, which might be interesting. Obviously this is pure theory, it doesn't cost for wastage or any of that kind of stuff, but it's just an idea. So over half a sheet to build these treads. That's interesting, but I want to see how many full sheets I'm going to use. So there's a little function here. I've used a rounding function. So if I ended up with like 1.2 sheets, I want to round this up to, say, I'm going to need 2 full sheets. It's just a little extra thing. You might not need that. Maybe the fractional sheets is all you need to say I need 1.2 sheets. But anyways, a rounding function to say, do that plus 0.5 and then round it. And that means it will always round up to the next full sheet. So even if it's 1.1, it will round up to 2 full sheets. Again, you might not need that. Cost per sheet, again, it's just a number added in. So I've taken 35 quid there. And then the total cost is obviously the amount of full sheets multiplied by the cost per sheet. The unit weight here is the fractional sheet multiplied by 27.2 kilograms, which is the weight of a sheet of ply. So this is kind of an accurate 15 kilograms. Again, gives us an idea. So hopefully that's gives you a little bit of information or a little insight into the kind of data you can pull out of the 3D models. The only thing in there that had a function was the area and the rounding function, which is just, obviously without the +5 it would round down. There's no point in rounding down. 1.2 rounded down to one sheet is of no use to me at all. So I've just added on 0.5 and that'll give me a rounding. That's it. The rest of them are just pure Excel functions, adding, dividing, multiplication. So there's nothing complicated about this at all. But hopefully that's of a little bit of interest. See what you can do with it and email me back some examples. Obviously that's just for RCS students, not for the general public. Hope it was interesting. Bye.